Doing it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Comedians Of Entre Nos live. You know my co-host, the very funny, the hilarious Orlando Leyba. Everybody, like, I can't, dude. I can't. What is this? What is this?
Hola, Eric.
Let me tell
Hola, Eric.
you.
¿Cómo estás hoy, mi amigo?
Let me tell you why you're making me so furious right now.
Es un placer estar aquí contigo de nuevo, animando el público. Yo soy Orlando Leyba, en vivo y en color, desde la República Dominicana, mi Quiqueya.
Can we just talk about, and if people have time, go look at the first episode of when we started doing these lives. Orlando, you didn't want to be here. You didn't want anything to do with it. I felt like I was holding you hostage. And now you got a jacket on, you're doing the turnaround like you're on Saturday Night Live. And you got the mic, and like it's making me furious, Orlando. It's making me furious.
Disculpa mi presentación de hoy día. Estamos celebrando el mes de los hispanos aquí en los Estados Unidos.
It is Hispanic Heritage Month, and you know what? I'm gonna let you talk about what's happening right now over on XM, man.
Es un placer que tú me dejes hablar de lo que está pasando. Si ustedes tienen XM o Pandora, pueden escuchar los especiales de Erik Rivera. Yo soy muy blanco y me gusta el café con hielo. Puede escuchar el especial de Orlando Leyba, Adorable. Yo no soy hombre. No tengo testosterone. Puede escuchar el especial de Nick Guerra. No sé si me gustan las mujeres. Puedes escuchar el especial de Gina Brion. No sé si me gustan los hombres. Y de todos mis compañeros, ahora tocando por el mes de septiembre en Pandora o XM.
Dude, we gotta do an episode where you just watch the specials and you just translate whatever you think you should say.
Sí, lo que usted diga. Don Erik Rivera.
Let's just get into this show. We've got some great guests. What's going on from Montenegro? I want to bring them in.
Hola, Montenegro, mi gente en Montenegro. ¿Cómo están todos?
We've got
el café Montenegro, el café más oscuro de Latinoamérica. Café Montenegro.
I feel like you should have women in bikinis jumping behind you at this moment.
Tienes memorias de a la cama con Porcel. A la cama, a la cama, a la cama con Porcel. They call him Sasso in Carlito's way. Sasso.
Let's bring in our guest. First up, dude, super funny guy. I got to meet him out in LA when he was filming his Entre Nos set. And it's coming up soon. We don't have a release date. Trust me, I called to find out. Let's give it up to Ian Lara.
Hey, mi gente, Ian Lara.
What's going back?
Y lo perdimos. Y regresó. Y sigue la fiesta. Hey.
Thank you guys for having me back, man. I remember I did it like at the beginning of the pandemic, but now it's a show. You got a Spanish translator. You got a backdrop. It's nice.
Do you remember Orlando when I first started? How much he didn't want to be here, and now I don't know what's going on.
Now he puts on a collared shirt. This is nice. You never see Orlando with a collar. That's nice.
Claro. Hoy es miércoles y me tocó bañar.
Also on the show, I'm super excited. I'm a big fan of her. She did the About Last Night, which is streaming now on HBO Max. Give it up for Kim Congdon.
Hey.
Bienvenida, mi hermanita Kim.
What's up, you guys?
How are you?
Con su micrófono profesional, dejándonos saber lo que está en la mente de Kim.
I can't even tell if this is a bit anymore.
I don't either. I don't.
Needed a translator. Is this something they needed? They're like, we need a translator for the next one, you guys. We got to switch up the.
We're losing the Spanish market.
What's up?
How are you?
Good. Ian's right. This looks great.
You look great too. Look at you. I don't know what you're doing during quarantine, but keep it up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's bring in our last guest. He is also part of the HBO family. He's got a special right now called Down for Whatever, streaming now on YouTube. Give it up for Jesus Sepulveda.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Glad to be back. Orlando.
Bienvenido, Jesus.
I'm loving the soccer announcer voice. I love it. All you need is that goal. You're good. You're good to go, man.
Sí. Hoy estoy representando por el papá de Jesús Sepúlveda, la mamá de Edwin Licona, el papá y la familia de Ian Lara, la familia de Kim y la familia de Erik Rivera, que nunca no entienden, pero siempre ven el show.
God, my name is any whiter.
Congdon.
Right? It was every other name sounded so smooth when he said it, and it sounded like it belonged here. And he was like, Kim.
Kim, ¿cómo te dicen tu padre a ti cuando tú estás en la casa? Kim?
I don't know. Not much because he's not there.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
It got real dark.
Quick question, Kim. Do you speak Spanish?
Yeah. What?
Do you speak Spanish, Kim?
A little bit, but it's really bad. So I'm like embarrassed to you know what it is? I try and speak Spanish, and I feel like my family should encourage me, but when I do it, they laugh at me.
That's a very Spanish family thing to do. Like, no, go ahead. We're not gonna make fun, please.
And then I say something, and I'm like seriously trying, and they're like, no, go ahead. And I'm like, I'm not gonna keep talking to you.
Yeah.
But I can do it.
I usually speak to my family, but now that I'm living in LA and all my family's back east, like my mom's constantly yelling at me, like, you should talk in the house. I'm like, there's no one to talk to. I'd be talking to myself.
Right.
So it doesn't make sense for me to attempt it.
Wow, so your kids are not going to have that experience? You're not going to give them the chance to be bilingual?
You broke the character. What was that?
No. Because this is a serious moment. Kim turned it all dark on me. So
I know, right? For real.
I'm sorry. Was I supposed to make up a thing my dad says to me?
I was saying your padres. Your padres could be even your grandma and grandpa. Tias, aunts.
Okay, I guess you're
but
right.
see, it's the Spanish. Yeah, I hear you.
Ready, Kim? Let's work on it. Make up a story right now. Get in character. Tell us something your father told you. Sat you on his lap and said, "Mija, go."
Always, never leave your hair straightener on when you leave the house.
Sounds like mine said, "I won't be back." That's what mine said.
You should have translated it in Spanish. So see you later.
No voy a regresar. Buena suerte.
I'm very excited to have the three of you on because, as you guys know, me and Orlando are pretty much. I don't want to say old fogies, but we're old and married and done. And I feel like you guys are out there doing stuff. Like I've been watching Jesus online, and he's very much in love. Orlando.
Hey man, there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. But
she promotes us that way. You know what I'm saying? She makes us look like that. Yeah.
Can I say I found out through a friend that she was dating Jesus, and now when I followed her on Twitter, and she's all about the love. Jesus posts nothing, but she's all like, "My boo, look at the love of my life." I'm like, "Oh my!"
Wait, what happened? So you found out that someone was dating Jesus?
Yes.
And then you went and tracked that person?
Right. I'm glad you
hold on. Me and Jesus's girlfriend know each other. She interviewed me.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Pause. Because you're like, I found out that Jesus, this is what you said. I found out that Jesus was dating somebody.
Yeah.
I went and I stalked that person on Twitter.
I already
and now I follow her.
I already knew of her because we did an interview. I didn't know. And by the way, during the passing, I think she said, "Oh, I'm dating a comedian," and we've all heard that, like, "Oh, I'm dating a comedian," and you're like, "Yeah, you're probably not." And they always throw some name, and you're like, "You know this person?" You're like, "I don't."
No,
she mentioned.
Yeah.
She mentioned I'm dating a comedian, and then all of a sudden I see a picture of Jesus. Like, hold up,
Right.
is that?
Yeah. I
I
know.
love when that happens when you see two comedians and they start posting more and more pictures together, and you're like, maybe they're not writing a pilot together.
That's hilarious. Oh,
But
my.
I was just curious because the three of you, you know, I don't know your current status, but you're not married, and I'm curious how the pandemic has affected either your dating, your non-dating, your relationships,
Well,
in general.
that's funny. Well, and with my relationship, it made me get to know her more, and I realized that I'm like, when it comes to like fighting, like the only thing I got in the relationship to win the argument is yelling. I yell, and I get my voice high, and that's how I win my fights. You know what I mean? Yo, I ain't doing, and she gets a little worked up, and then she ends the conversation. But lately, she's been like, keep your voice down, and now I haven't won any fights. You know, ever since the voice has calmed down, I just been like, okay, well, it sounds stupid when I say it in a low voice. You know? So, I got nothing. Now I'm just like I'm like Orlando. You know, I'm gonna start buying cats. I'm gonna start dressing like a orchestra instructor. I don't know what the hell he's. I don't know that little. I don't know if it's a fro or if it's a George Washington wig. I don't know what's going on, player, but I like it. I like your vibe.
It's called All My Hair.
What about you, Kim?
I have all my hair.
Oh, me. I made the mistake of going back home to Florida for quarantine, and I was living with my mom and my stepdad, who have been in a toxic relationship for like 25 years, and they were like breaking up. So they were also like awkwardly very horny around each other because they were breaking up. You know, when you're breaking up and you're like, finally, I'm going to appreciate this person. They were doing that. And then my mom or my little sister and her boyfriend were staying there. So everybody was having sex besides me. It was terrible. And then like a few months into COVID, I hopped onto Tinder like an animal. And I met one guy that I already knew. And we dated for a little bit, and now we're not dating anymore because it's time to get back to work, baby. I don't know what else to say.
Oh, you just said screw COVID. I'm gonna catch it. If I'm gonna catch it, I'm gonna catch it, huh? Damn.
Yeah,
So,
no, it was at the point where things in Florida were opening back up and people were like slightly starting to hang out and stuff.
Damn.
So when everything was happening in your house, were you like noise canceling headphones, or were you just I'm gonna sit outside? What were you doing?
Furiously scrolling Tinder like desperately, and I would get like so upset. I have never felt more of like an incel. Like I was getting mad at ugly dudes. I was like, why are they so ugly? I was like scrolling. It wasn't good. It was not good. And it was quarantine, so I didn't want to meet anyone. I was terrified. And then the first person I met, I was like, well, now we have to date for 6 months because I can't meet other people and get sick. And that's exactly what we did. But now I'm single.
Now, when you're on Tinder during a pandemic, like what are the things you're looking for? Like, because I know back in the day, like you'd be like, oh, if this person has this in their profile picture, like, are you looking for like masks? Are you looking for hand sanitizer? Like, what is it?
Honestly, like I'm not looking for anything on Tinder. I'm like, you know what I wish? I wish Tinder would let you put in the search like the hashtag, the thing you're into. Because like I know what kind of guys like I like. Like I like guys that like I really like guys that do jujitsu. I have a thing for them. So I wish you could put in hashtag jujitsu, and then all the dudes that do jujitsu would pop up. Why isn't there a hashtag dating app?
Well, I think you need to hold this idea. This sounds like a great idea.
You put and then when you make the app, you put the hashtag descriptions of yourself, like hashtag tan skin, hashtag brown eyes, hashtag whatever, everything. And then hashtag your
whoa, relax, Kim, relax. You're giving away multi-million-dollar ideas here. All right, write them up, send them to the SAG Guild, at least register them there. You know what I'm saying? These are great ideas. You and Eric love to give away fantastic ideas.
By the way, can we talk about how Kim started off with, oh, I'm not looking for anything, and also these hashtags got real specific. Brown eyes, tan skin, jujitsu.
Brown eyes, tan
but
skin.
she said about describing herself. She was like hashtag brown eyes, tan skin. You know what I mean?
I was because I was saying the app, when you put in your info in my app, when you put in your info, you have to do your own hashtag so people can find you. How would I ever find someone that was hashtag jujitsu if they didn't say I'm hashtag jujitsu? It sounds kind of like douchey now that I'm saying it. Someone being like, I'm jujitsu. But
wow. And you can call it meat hashtag. Meat hashtag.
There you go. Man, I wish I found somebody with your vibe when I was on Tinder. All I got was like, yo, I want something serious. I thought this was Tinder. Like, what the fuck? What are we doing? She's like, I want you to meet my parents and my kids.
Like, this is free. Like, what am I doing? This is free.
Yeah, I thought it was just like, you like me, we vibing, that's it. I don't know.
I don't like the thought of meeting someone on Tinder, like being like, we're gonna meet tomorrow. It's so weird. I just want to meet someone and be like, oh, I've been flirting with this person all night because we just met because I joined this table of friends and he was on the other table. You know what I mean? I don't like the thought of being like, meet you at the coffee shop and you're going to walk up and I'm going to walk up and we're just going to meet. That's weird.
Damn, hashtag blue balls. I like it.
Hashtag old school.
Yeah.
What about you, Ian? What's going on with you during all of this? I don't know your status.
It's been
other than the modeling. Let these people know about this modeling.
This is the best thing that happened to me. The pandemic. I got my own place in New York, and I meet people, and you can't. You want to go? I want to take you on a date, but I can't because we're only in phase 2, so we can't go out on a date. So you got to come over, and then they come over, and that's just the hangout. It's perfect. I love it.
So let me ask you about New York. Is your rent going down? Are you able to negotiate? I hear the apartments, people are moving out of the city.
It's fake news. My rent is going up. It's nothing. It's nothing going down. I don't see it. I don't see it. I was
on my real estate app. And I saw some amazing prices in Manhattan, Soho. Some good stuff. You need to look into it. And what you do is you threaten your landlord. You're like, yo, my man, either give me at least 2 months off because Tribeca is at $1,700 right now.
Yeah, really? You saw Tribeca for $1,700?
1-bedroom apartment.
That's
I'll tell you now. The pandemic.
Yeah, that one's rented, but we do have this one for $4,000 if you want to see it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Ian Lara is the only dude I know that's just enjoying the pandemic. Like he is posting.
Jesus Christ. There you go.
No bad hair. No like, dude. There was one week I was in the same.
200,000 people didn't die.
You believe that?
There was one week I was in the same sweats, and I look over at Ian and it makes me feel like a slob. I'm like, this dude is in a suit today.
This is where I shine.
Do we have anything else? Do we have the one with Budweiser looking like he's modeling?
But
bro, what's your OnlyFans? I'm gonna add you right now. Damn.
It's been working great, man.
While everyone is social distancing and trying to stay alive, look. Mr. Ian Lara is having a Bud Light party for no reason.
Yeah.
Sponsor that. Paid partnership, baby.
Nice.
Corona 2020.
There you go.
Rico Suave there. I don't know how you do it, man. Do you have is it like a speakeasy barbershop you going to? Because
I'm a catfish. I'm a catfish. I have a good camera. I wait for the sun to be at the perfect place, and then I snap off, and then I post it, and then people show up and they're like, "This isn't you," and I'm like, "No, but it's me," and that's just life. You're here already. You risk Corona.
Yeah, you risk Corona. I'm
gonna get canceled for that for catfishing people. When is that gonna be a thing now? You get canceled for catfishing.
So wait, where are you meeting people, Ian? Are you not?
I would normally, honestly, I do most of my meeting on like Instagram. That's like the place.
That's why the Instagram's got to be on point.
Yeah, like you just DM, like you just have a regular. It feels like meeting in person because you could just have a regular conversation. You could just, you could start up an organic conversation of somebody's story. That's the trick. Somebody posts like like drinking water, and you're like, oh, I like water, and then boom, you're in. Talking about water.
Wow, legit. Kim, have you ever done that? Have you ever, what's that? What do the young folk call it? Slid into the DMs.
Yeah, I've slid into the DMs, obviously, before.
Was it a jiu-jitsu guy?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I've slid into the DMs. I've also slid into the DMs and then forgotten I did. Like, and become friends with someone and then years later gone to message them like seriously and been like, oh my God, I didn't realize this is where we would be after all these years.
Yep, been there.
So yeah, I'm feeling very fortunate to be a woman in 2020.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Now wait, on because I know you were like, oh, it's so weird to like meet people off of Tinder, and you're meeting people off of Instagram. Like, is the first meeting like a 6 foot, like, hey, you be on one side of the block, I want to be on the other because I want to see.
I don't know how many dudes you guys think I'm meeting on Tinder during quarantine, but I'll say
no, because I'm thinking about it.
No, I'm sorry, Eric wasn't listening. I did hear you when you say I just have conversations with people.
Right.
I think the whole meeting thing is a little bit too weird.
Now say it in Spanish so Eric can hear it.
Lo que ella dijo fue que en Tinder ella solamente habla con la persona, no se reúne con la persona. ¿Qué? Vamos a sentarnos y tomar café. Tú eres extraño.
Did you hear what he said? He said, I have a dad.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I heard that. He said your dad left at a very young age. I apologize. I missed all of that. So now, Kim, you're in Austin right now, headed to Los Angeles.
Yeah.
How's been? So you started New York, Florida, Austin, now Los Angeles. Like how are you Are you driving? You flying? What's the story here?
I've been flying. I feel like I'm being judged for every answer I've given.
No, I'm asking.
Like, I've been flying, no mask.
Happy Corona. I've been flying and dating.
No mask.
I'm just open mouth kissing guys on flights, whatever.
Sneeze into people's mouth for money. Life's good. I don't know what to say. I flew. I was in New York for a while, and then first of all, I'm going to say right now, I knew about Corona. Mid-October, I said it in the writer's room, in the Joker's writer's room. I was like, Corona's coming. There's a thing. It's coronavirus. It's coming. It's going to be bad. And then nobody believed me in October. Nobody believed me in December. Nobody believed me in January. Around the end of February, people were like, I think something bad is coming. And I was like, I told you guys. So around right in February, I went to Florida, and then I stayed there, and then I just left. I just packed all my shit into like 4 boxes. I just left Florida, and now I'm just visiting Austin, visiting LA, and then gonna go to New York for a month, and then I don't have really any plans after that. I'm just.
Do you still have a place originally like in New York? Do you still have your place there? Or you let it go?
I let it go.
There you go. So you'll probably be able to get something real cheap now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I don't even know if I want to stay in New York because now it's gonna be winter, and I don't want to do winter during COVID in New York. That sounds horrible.
It does.
That really
How about you? I've seen you do a couple of shows.
Let's make it funny.
Yeah, I've been like at the end of probably the beginning of August, I started going on the road again. So I've done a couple club dates and I've done a couple colleges. So I've been traveling a little bit, everywhere that it's allowed, everywhere they allow me. It's weird. Everywhere it's weird. Some places it's weird because it's like Kim didn't tell you about Corona. Like it's a thing. They're like, people are just out and they're like just having. I did South Carolina, and they're like, it's over. It's a thing. The Democrats made it up. It doesn't matter, and they're just out.
Did you do meet and greet, or you just
no?
Yeah.
No. I refuse. Like I had to say no, but the people were like, yeah, let's meet, let's hang out. Like people were like, oh, do you want to hang out? Like after, like you want to go? There's like a Ferris wheel. I'm like a Ferris wheel. I'm going to lock myself up in my top shelf comedy condo that you provided for me.
You're like, we're all going to play that game where we pass an egg in our neck after the show. You want to come?
Yeah, and then I did a college gig. In North Carolina. It was outdoors, and all the students were wearing masks, and then they made me wear a mask, which is like comedy. I mean, it was just an hour of just bomb, like full bomb for a whole hour from beginning to end. Not one
on stage.
Yeah, on stage, I had to wear it. Full covered mask.
That's insane.
And like I would have to go like this to breathe, like because you're talking so much, I go like this to breathe. But it was just
Damn.
I had a microphone so you could hear it.
And how far do you believe you were from the audience?
I was far. I mean, I was maybe like 30 feet.
Oh no, bro.
30 feet.
Yeah, but you know what? 30 feet doesn't count because if you really make them laugh, imagine all the laughs pushed together.
Well, good thing I don't have that problem because I made nobody laugh that entire time.
Yeah.
Everybody was abiding by all of Dr. Fauci's rules. They were just sitting there silent.
Yeah, good. So comedy's
Oh,
doing.
that's how you can tell Kim kills on stage. And 30 feet's not enough because with applause,
People laughing so hard that they fall
I don't
back
know,
in the air.
but when I make jokes on stage, my hair blows back.
It's true. It's true.
As soon as you just did a show this weekend outdoors, right?
Yeah, man. Or quickly when I showed up, I regretted it. I'm like, ooh, I shouldn't be here. Fuck that. Like, there was just so many people. Where I was at, there was no mask. They were all sitting together. And then I was just like, hey, you know what? And it's like borderline Orange County. So it was like they weren't caring. They were just like, hey, it's all good. And people were coming up to me for pictures. And I was just like, I was the one with the mask. I was the weird one. And then the comics are making fun of me for, oh, come on, dog. And I'm like, you are the dirtiest comics. Like, I've seen them on the road. The people they hooked up with, I'm like, yeah, they gonna catch that. You know what I mean? So yeah. I just felt uncomfortable, and I just like went in and out. You know what I mean? I was like, you tried to pay me with cash. I'm like, bro, Venmo me. What's wrong with you? Like, come on, like.
I love it. I love Jesus. Jesus is as paranoid as me.
I'm very paranoid. I don't trust.
Yeah. I had the opportunity to do the Irvine Improv Drive-In. And some people downstairs, when they saw me walking up, they were like, can we take a picture with you? And I was just like, yeah, let's take a picture. And they got in close, and I was just like, no, 6 feet. Shit. 6 feet. Yeah. And like one lady stood on one side, the other, and we were like away from each other, and we were just like in a row. And then my wife took
they had to do the panorama.
Yeah. We were like, I was just like, nah. And they all were laughing. They thought I was keying about it. I was just like, nah. And then after the show, I just took off.
Yeah, I'm paranoid, man. I get sick when I'm on the road normally. You know what I mean? I'm always getting the flu on the road, and like I'm just like, nah. I'm paranoid. I don't know if I want to keep doing shows right now. I just want to like wait it out, especially because the winter's coming. Like, you know, sound like.
Well, you did that. You did Ben Gonzalez's show. Me and Orlando.
Yeah, that one was cool. That one was cool because they switched the mics. I appreciate that they would switch the mic for each comic. And they'll put a brand.
They were cleaning the mic like a stripper pole. They were just all right.
Yeah, I like that. I like those trucks. And then so they had a second mic for the one for the host and the other one for the comics, and they would switch it out. And that was cool. Did my set, got out, and then that was it. That one was professionally done. It was clean. We bounced. So that one, I'll do something like that. But the other one, that one was way too rowdy. I'm like, nah, I can't do that.
But the one thing, 5,000 people he got 5,000 people like indoors next to each other, and comedians are like, we can't do shows. Like we can't do shows.
Die on the plane on the way here. Eat pistachios off the tray.
Oh, that's confident.
Like you put them, you know where the cups go? How it has the indent? Yeah. You put them in there so they wouldn't slip, and was just picking them up, putting the whole thing in his mouth, and then putting the shell back in. Yeah. It was.
Some people.
I'll tell you now. But before the pandemic, I wasn't even putting my drink in that hole unless there was like a napkin on it, and even then, I was just like.
No, for years I've been flying with wipies, and I wipe everything down. Now I look like the normal guy, but for years I always got the weird looks. Like, look at this idiot, and I've always landed. What's going on, Jason, man?
I was thinking today how nice it is that everyone's just a little bit cleaner, because I really was upset about how dirty. I never liked people who likes someone. I would see people openly sneeze and everybody else would just go about their day before COVID. And I'm like, how is this not upsetting to you? Right. That upsets me. It like makes my eyes water. I want to cry if someone sneezes near me, even before COVID. So we're all just muffling our fucking gross smells and sneezes.
Did you fly with someone in the middle seat?
No, I do. When I fly, I do what I call it Puerto Rican first class. Mm-hmm. And I book my seat. Like if I'm just doing like a regular, not fancy flight, I'll book a seat like all the way in the back. Like all the way in the back. Because when the flights aren't full, those are always empty. Mm-hmm. And then I just show up late and then go straight on.
Nice.
Yeah, but the problem with those is some airlines that back seat won't recline, so you just got to sit like this the whole time.
If you have all three of the seats, you can lift the armrest and just lay down. I take my shoes off. I put a blanket on and put a pillow there.
Bring a blow up bed.
What?
Right.
Yeah, my wife just flew, and I thought that they were not doing the middle seat, and when she got on, she said, "No, the whole plane is packed."
Some airlines,
Like some airlines.
Delta's not doing it till next year. No middle seat till next year.
Damn.
Nice.
Same thing with
Shout out
Southwest.
to
I think
Delta.
they're doing no middle seats.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Shout out to Delta, and
I saw
not
somebody
charging for
flew-
changing your flight.
Yeah.
I saw somebody flew to do a gig and they complained about it, but it was Spirit Airlines. Like, well, how did you know?
I mean, come on, bro.
Like-
Yeah, I would never do Spirit. Hell no.
Spirit's actually putting people on each other's laps now.
That's the only way to fly.
They're doing 3 to a seat.
Oh
Man.
my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty shocking what people are okay with. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
So
think
now,
it's
what do
time
you-
to travel right now. Like if you fly Delta or airline without, you're gonna have the row to yourself. It's not a lot of people at the airport. You got to have a mask on and watch a guy eat pistachios from the cup holder. But other than that, it's a good time.
Yeah, the flights are so cheap. I bought 5 flights and it was literally like 25 cents for all of them.
That's Spirit. You still flying Spirit? Okay. So I guess
He's still flying Spirit.
nothing changed there.
Can't do Spirit.
So wait, when this guy was eating the pistachios, what was he doing with the shells? He was just putting them back on the tray, or
Yes. And then he like used his snacking as an excuse not to wear his mask the entire time. And I'm like, if anybody has corona, I would rather everyone take their masks off and you just wear yours.
Right.
Yeah, it's something about that makes me so uncomfortable. Like, so when I did Ben's show, which was, the audience is away from you, which is nice. It makes you feel comfortable. But they were sitting close together and eating food. That made me uncomfortable for them. Like, they weren't near me, but like I'm legit watching a dude eat a barbecue sandwich and just, and I'm just like, oh, this dude's catching corona right now. I'm watching it happen as he's sucking his fingers.
The funny thing is, those are the ones that don't get it. Those are the guys that don't get corona. The guy eating off the tray and sucking his fingers with the barbecue sauce, they never get nothing. They never get sick. They're always fine.
Yeah.
And in Orlando, taking 6 feet apart, God forbid, those are the guys that get sick.
Yeah.
No, God forbid, no, bro. I'm on top of it. I do my ginger, my turmeric. I do my green apple. I do celery. I do red. I do beets. Beets by nature.
Clorox shot.
Yeah, do you guys find yourselves, other than like the hand sanitizer, like, are you trying to do healthier stuff to try to not get sick?
Not really. I'm meeting random people off Instagram and inviting them to my apartment. So
Right.
Jujitsu. I have 17 people breathing in my face 4 times a day.
yeah.
So yeah, I feel like I'm just building up immunity here.
Yeah.
I
remember when
I had COVID in November.
So early?
For
Jesus.
sure.
Before it was
Yeah,
new?
yeah, I think I got it in November. Because I'm like ahead of the trend. So fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get COVID after everyone else got COVID like a fucking hack.
Yeah.
I lost my sense of smell and taste for like 2 weeks. The whole
Oh,
deal.
yeah. You had corona.
Yeah. So I feel like I'm good now. Like I should have a bracelet. Like been there. Is that how it works? I don't know.
Like
I heard that there's 2 people that got it again, but I'm like, I feel like just God hates those people.
Yeah. Me too.
So you're going with a Livestrong type bracelet that shows you already had it.
Right. I want attention for it.
Right.
Like I want people to be like, look at the survivor. I want people to do this and shit. Like when they see me with their bracelets, like they're matching bracelets to me.
You want them to let you on an airplane early, like they do military.
That's hilarious.
Yo,
Yeah, not boarding Corona. Whoever survived Corona, you can go ahead and board.
Yeah,
In the military, and those who have survived COVID-19 only in November, the first survivors only. We're taking the bravest, the ones who faced it before anyone else, the true guineas of Corona.
The super spreader.
It's tough, man. I get paranoid when you're around a person who had it. You ever like my sister had it, or she got it, and she was pregnant, and then like everything went, she went through it or whatever, and had the baby, and then the baby was born, and they're asking me, "Are you gonna come and visit the baby and see her?" I'm like, did y'all forget she had corona? Like, no, I'm not gonna go. And my dad's guilting me. He's like, "Mijo, come." No, mijo, no. It's family first, mijo. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to. What do I get sick? I get killed? Like, I don't know. I have weak lungs. He's like, mijo, no, estás pensando mal.
Yeah, just buy one of those.
I feel like
you should buy one of those Nasta.
In New York, it's impossible. You can't think like that. Everyone had it. Like here, like everyone had it. Like in LA, you could be like, "Oh, I'm not going here." I know so many people who had it. Like everyone here.
For real,
in New York, and your apartment is also the deli.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, so that was scary to just be around her with the whole COVID thing. I'm like, ooh.
Wait, so did the baby have it because your sister had it or no?
No, she had it. The baby didn't get it, and then when she was in the hospital, like the baby daddy or her husband, he couldn't be in the room because she had it, and like she was isolated even from the baby. She couldn't be around the baby for a while, so it was like very hectic. It was when they were trying to figure out what was going on and stuff. So I'm like, if the nurses didn't want to keep you around the baby, then I definitely ain't gonna go. Like, what the fuck? Like, duh, bitch. Like, and she would like guilt me too. It's like, for real, he's not gonna see me, dude. Like, come on, like, oh, bitch, you're fucking sick. No, like, I got shit to do. Like,
this is the perfect time for a guy to have a baby because now you don't even have to be in the delivery room.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
Whoa. What is that about?
Well, Orlando, let me tell you something because I've got kids. I know you don't have kids. Before you start judging me, you should not be in there because it is not. First of all, you don't do anything. You just stand there. You legit just stand there. The doctors do everything. And second, you're seeing shit like it's a lot. It's a lot.
But what about the caressing her scalp and like giving her like ice chips?
Right.
They have nurses for that, and they hit her with an epidural, and she's good. She don't need me to. This does nothing. This just makes her angrier because
every time I see
I didn't pull out.
Rubbing the girl's like face when she's delivering a baby, it infuriates me. I feel how annoying that must feel. Oh God, I don't know. Something about it makes me upset because there's something annoying about a guy thinking like this is helping when he did this to you.
When he doesn't mean it, when you have a real dude, like a dude that like really likes you, you know, and that likes women, you know, you might feel that good vibe, that energy, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You might be like, yo, this is a good dude, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, there's a lot of dudes out there that like women, but they don't like women. You get me?
That's a fact.
Like
you're saying Eric's gay.
That's a fact.
Let me tell you
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like he might not like her, but he likes her.
Now, I will go as far as to say there's a lot of guys who sleep with women but legitimately don't like them. Like, can't be around, can't hang out with them, don't want nothing, don't want. I have friends.
This is answering a lot of my questions.
Ian, you're ready, son.
Like men better, they just don't know.
100%. Yo, Ian, you're ready.
Literally,
the next one that comes along, guys. The next one that comes along, break out the ring. You're ready. You get it. You understand now. You understand the philosophy. Right. Eric, you were a little bit ahead of your time.
No. I'm upset because number one, I was hashtag Team Kim, but now I'm taking it back because she came after me like this.
No, I was just calling out.
Let me tell you something.
I was trying to understand what you were saying. Eric said I rub my wife's head. She hates it. I was like, I would hate it too. And you're like, well, if a man didn't like women, and I was like, are you saying Eric's gay? That's all I said.
Orlando's the good vibes of this. The baby is ripping her privates open. Sometimes ripping it all the way to the butthole, and they got to get sewn up. So this right here ain't gonna do nothing.
Yo, first of all, and you're the one with kids. You're the one with kids.
I'm gonna tell you now.
First of all, once they hit you with that epidural, that they hit the woman with the epidural, boom, it all becomes about pressure. Right. It becomes about relieving pressure.
It's still ripping.
Listen, my grandmother was a midwife, bro. My grandmother was a midwife. My grandmother used to cut.
Have you given birth?
No. But I know stuff. I just don't want to say how much I know. But sometimes that baby doesn't want to come out because it's a little bit too big because probably the husband.
Right, you think this?
Yeah.
You think this right here is helping?
But that's legit. That's legit. And my grandma used to grab a grain of salt and be able to cut the woman with the grain of salt. I'm talking about real deal Campo stuff. I'm not talking. I'm talking about Campo. I'm talking about in the country. I'm not talking about this modern day. They got shot in the back, and now and now you can't even tolerate. Maybe it's that she didn't like you. You know what I'm saying?
What kind of non-healthcare hospitals does your grandmother work at? Mira, pass me the.
First of all, the angel that was my grandmother, she passed away. Okay. Second of all, we're talking about.
Why you have to make it so serious?
We're talking about. I understand. You like to pick on the elderly. I know that. I know.
I didn't say all that.
No. You're the first one that you don't even want to be a true Latino and live with your in-laws and stuff. You want to put them all in homes. You told me in secret before.
Whoa,
anyway,
wow.
But
you Hollywood, dog. Nah.
What is happening?
Jesus, I'm not even gonna tell you some of the other stuff that I've heard out of Eric's mouth.
Like
not legit.
His daily post in the morning.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning, guys. That's some Hollywood stuff.
AKA he's Eric. Eric, AKA they should be out of here by the time they hit 70. I'm just saying that they're just hashtag. They're just taking up space. It's a whole nother world with Eric.
Wow, Eric. Wow.
I don't like the way this is turned on me here.
Jesus, dude. Come on, man. I bet you wanted to change your last name when you got married too, huh?
Wow, this is what we're doing?
I bet you picked the color of those walls, huh?
1,000%. 1,000%.
Why is it worse when I say it? Everyone said something.
I like what you
said. Kim, he has pictures. He has pictures of Frenchies, and he doesn't even have a Frenchie.
Wait, those are llamas.
That's Hollywood, bro.
Yo, he doesn't even have a llama. He doesn't even know who Lorenzo Llama is.
Yo.
Okay, so wait. So
I never noticed that you changed your.
Eric, I feel like you picked.
You changed your name to hashtag jujitsu, and that's fucking hilarious.
That was always my name.
That's I see your game.
That's always been my name. I
see your game.
Literally, I was just watching everything.
I've always studied the art of jiu-jitsu. I don't know you're talking
about. No. I just want to say, Kim, I did notice. I noticed it right away, and I was like, look at Ian straight up playing Inception right before our eyes. He doesn't mention it.
If I'm ever around you, I'm not bringing my girl around. That's all I know.
I've been watching Cobra Kai, and I've been a huge fan of jiu-jitsu ever since. My name was that since the beginning. You guys,
that was straight. Hey, Kim, that was straight for your subconscious.
It was art. And all I'm saying is DMs later.
Ian doesn't even do jujitsu with the gi on. He just goes straight fashionable.
Those are my jujitsu pants.
Damn, I see you.
Those are my jujitsu pants. That was my birthday. I just turned 30.
I'm turning 30 in 2 days.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Hey, what zodiac sign are both of you? What zodiac sign are you?
Last week.
I'm a Libra.
What? You're a Libra, Kim, and what are you?
A Virgo.
A Virgo? Oh, that's really good, Kim. He's like the closest to a lady man that you could get.
I wanted a man.
You know that off the top of your head. You just know what Virgo traits are.
Yeah. You're like very coordinate. You like to decorate and stuff like that. That's pretty dope.
Remember last time I was on the show, I was telling you about the
Yo, because of you, I got the tushy.
You got the tushy? Oh,
with
man,
the hot water. With the hot water access.
Yeah.
You
guys mocked me though. You mocked me when I said
I did. And listen,
that you had to get it, and now you got it. That makes me feel good.
And listen, and I apologize for mocking you. It was because I discovered it. I didn't know. My wife was like, yo, get it. I need it. And I was like, as soon as she said I need it, I went and got it. You got to watch out, though. It's a little bit too aggressive. You can't pass the two.
Orlando.
Yes.
Explain. Orlando, explain, because you're suspect right now. Come on, Orlando. Don't do it, Orlando. Come on.
I said it's aggressive because it has too many dials on it. It should be like 1 and 2.
I have 5.
It has like no. Ours has a lot, I guess, because I have the hot water jump up.
Yes.
So but it's like, my dude, it's like if you hit that 3 and it hits your
you will look at the bathroom differently. Yes.
Yeah, you come out, you can't look at people in the eyes.
Yeah,
it's very weird. You feel
about
weird.
the bathroom. Yes.
So it's like you can't, because it shoots out like a laser. So you don't want the laser to hit the Cheerio, right?
That explains your outfit. I think you went to the bathroom, this happened, and he came out dressing like that.
Yeah, listen. Exactly.
Can I tell you my
favorite? Because now I mastered it, and on 2, I don't get the laser. I just get the arch. I get the arch of the drop. So that
it's a game changer. Yeah. Eric, I know with those walls. I know you've used a bidet before with those pink walls. Why are you acting like you never like this is foreign to you?
No, I just have a question, Orlando. When you accidentally hit the laser, does your wife come in and she rub your head a little bit like this?
Support.
100%.
Does she do that?
100%. Yeah, we're a very supportive couple. We like each other. Next.
I have a question about the bidet.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, this is my issue with it because I don't like germs. I'm really weird about germs, and like I don't fuck around on other people's toilets. Like I'll go to your personal home and I'll sit toilet paper around your seat disrespectfully.
Darling.
Leave it there.
Yeah. And thank you, Claudia. And so my question about the bidet is, okay, so it usually has a thing that comes out, right? And it stays in like the side of the toilet, right? It sticks out
the back.
Yeah.
What happens if you poop on it and then you don't notice and then you turn it on and it shoots the poop back into your butt?
Can I take this one? Because I've had it.
Go ahead.
Now.
I will tag it. I will tag it at the end.
The model that I have, that's impossible to happen because it is at the back of the toilet and it's protected by a shield, a cover on it. And when you turn it on, it comes out of the cover mechanically. The shooter comes out of the cover, but while it's up there, it's enclosed, so it's not just in your toilet.
It's capsulated. It's capsulated, and then once you turn the knob, it actually drops down and shoots its stream of holiness.
I don't know, man. I don't got the maturity for that yet. I'm too young. I feel uncomfortable.
Yo,
hey, you know what? It's just water. Get over it. I'm still on the yeah, right, yo, whoa. You know,
can we talk about, this felt like two dads giving the birds and the bees talk. Listen, what happens is, mija, there's a shield, right? Another thing comes out.
Wait till you hit 30, Jesus. You'll be there.
Man,
Jesus, just get ahead of it. Don't even wait, dude. Just go tushy. Get the one with the warm water, yo. You're gonna have to buy adapters. You're gonna have to buy adapters for the warm water. Usually it's like a half an inch because it comes smaller.
I'm gonna practice with the shower head. I'm gonna just go down a little bit just to get comfortable with feeling the water pressure, and then I'm gonna work my way up.
Sorry, Jenny Rose. It's not poop emojis. It should be water splashes.
Yes.
Smiley face.
Right.
So real quick, this question is for Kim Lara. If you're on, I noticed it, and I've been.
How do you guys notice it right away?
I've been watching Kim look at you like, come on, notice this real quick. Just come on. The look on her face, just like, come on.
This is how you can tell I don't know how to read because I'm just like, what's going on?
So good.
Kim, you're dating a guy. You go into his bathroom. You see a bidet. Game changer, or is it a deal breaker? What's happening?
Oh, I like it a lot more. I like it.
I told you guys this.
Guy. That just tells me his balls probably don't stink.
It's for the butt. It's not for the balls.
I mean, you could baby powder.
No, you could rock backwards. You can rock backwards.
Not about what it's for.
About his balls.
The mentality of a man that has a bidet, a single guy that has a bidet, is like this guy probably doesn't have an STD.
Or he was raised by women. Let some what I'm saying?
Or he's a woman.
He's a woman. Yeah. I just got put on the game of Whitebeast. I just got put on that.
What?
Yeah, I've never
Whitebeast since the 80s.
So imagine. Jesus, hold on, Jesus. Jesus, hold on. Because this is I wanna just drop this knowledge on you. how great did you feel?
Oh, I'm confident. Like when I pull my pants down, I pull the underwear, everything down. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, with the wipies, right? But now you have that routine. You have that routine where you have to wipe, then hit it with the wiping, then wipe again with the dryness. Okay? Now picture cutting that time in half. Laser.
Clean.
Hold on. The right way. Flush.
Wow.
Tushy arc.
Okay. No laser. Just the glaze. Okay.
Let arch. Right. Little bit of tickling. This is weird, right? Because you're still young. You're gonna say so. You're gonna weird, right?
Like go say like, hey.
And then dry. Yo.
It's a game changer, Jesus. I'm telling you, game changer. Dude.
No, it's a life changer. Life changer.
Like how much does it run? How much?
$50. That's it. I'm the connect. Talk to me.
He's flipping bidets.
Because if it's some baby wipes, baby wipes ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's a one-time purchase.
Right.
By the way, can we talk about? I love it.
I have to go. I'm sorry, everyone. I had to be somewhere in 5 minutes, and I'm not even showered or dressed.
Hey, Miss Lara, it was really nice having you on today.
Tell everyone where they can find you.
Hey, by the way, Kim, are you going back to New York? Did you already pass through New York? I got some people over there you can talk to that are
I'll be there
amazing.
In October, all of October.
All of October, you're gonna be in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fantastic.
Yep.
Tell everybody where they can find you, Kim, before you go.
All right. You guys can follow me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon or on Instagram and TikTok at Kim Congdon. Actually, don't even look at my TikTok. It's really bad. And then you can listen to my podcast, Broad Topics. It's TOPIX, and that's anywhere that you find podcasts.
Nice.
Go check her out. Super funny. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Kim. I'm walking away for a second. I got to get the door for my Amazon package. I got my package on Amazon.
Later, Kim.
Right.
By the way, I love that we just steamrolled over Ian's like, listen, girl, I don't need protection. Did you not see the bidet? I'm good. I'm good. I ain't got nothing.
Right.
I'm playing chess, man. People out here playing checkers. I'm playing chess.
Yeah. Yo. Yeah. Okay.
I got my package.
So, Jesus, are you having a conversation with the lady tonight about getting the bidet? Are you guys living together?
I think not yet, but I think this is a conversation that's going to be talked about. I think I'm just going to have to go with it because again, I like to be clean. I like to be smooth. I'm getting older. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not no more. I'm trying to be. I'm grown.
When I first brought it up, they were all they took it just like you. They made fun of me.
I was mocking him.
That's the immaturity. You know what I'm saying? That's the being on the block with the boys. Like, yo, you playing with me? Yeah, right.
I'm telling you,
like. Them dudes, they don't got teeth no more.
Oh, you're almost like you're getting there. Like, look how comfortable you are with your background right now. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you. Okay.
That's not technically a very masculine color, but it looks fantastic.
He picked it. Don't go there now.
Don't let him come at you like that, Jesus. Can we appreciate how smooth Jesus is? I was like, yo, do you live with her? And my man said, not yet. Like, and he didn't even blink. He didn't hesitate.
Yeah.
He's good.
I do want to take a quick beat because the door knocking, I got my Amazon package. And that I was thinking as I was saying that out loud, wow, what a great commercial that would be for Amazon to promote us, because that was like so slick that I did that. But what came in the mail in my Amazon today was the brothers from New York, Jesus and Meryl, their new book that's out now. Ooh. Go and get it. Jesus and Meryl, man. The homies right there. They have a new book. Two kids from the Bronx making it happen, from having a show on Showtime, the Bodega Boys, to now being authors. Shout out to them. Jesus and Meryl.
Ian, you saw the first shows. You saw how he didn't want to be here. Now he's doing product placement for Tushy books. He's dressed up. I don't know what's happening here.
He's wrong.
I've lost control.
He's grown.
He's changing.
It's that Tushy wash. Hey, Ian, I do need one more. I've installed 2 in the house. Oh, wow. I do need one more. Yeah.
Wait, Eric, you got one?
I don't have one yet.
But look at. First of all, look at them two. They got this glow in the eyes. They just got this fresh.
That's why my skin. Yeah.
Don't let Eric fool you. Don't let Eric fool you. Eric actually has the two. That where's the toilet and the bidet? Like it's like the two.
One for cleanliness and one for pleasure. I can tell.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I went to a house that had two, and I thought that the other one was like a fountain, like just to like help you relax.
Eric, I feel like yours, you'll put like the options for laser only. You know what I'm saying? You like that sharp, that gives
dude,
you.
I want warm toilets. Dude, I did go. It was so funny. We, my son, so my littlest one, he books commercials and stuff, and we had to shoot at this house, and we walked into the bathroom so I could get him dressed for the shoot. Dude, when I walked in, the toilet lifted itself up. It was like, pick your setting. Like it was like one of those fancy ass toilets. My son was like, oh my God. We were both like, yo, what kind of toilet is this? And of course they were like, yeah, they were like, don't, no, not in the fake house that they had, like that we were doing the shooting. But of course, like as soon as I came out, I was like, yo, did you guys see the toilet? They're like, yeah, don't touch the toilet. That toilet's a couple grand, and we don't touch that toilet. And I was like, oh,
you see,
my bad.
This is why I need white friends, man, because they be teaching people new stuff. You know what I'm saying? And
I could be your white friend. I know
you're pretty much the white friend. You're letting me know what's going on. You
just all the white tricks.
You're like, yo, this is what these do.
Yo, you don't need a white friend when you got somebody like this in your corner. Right
here we go. Oh my God, Eric,
the pandemic is doing him good.
Nah, fantastic, dude.
I needed the break. I needed the 6-month break.
Right.
Fantastic, man. But Jesus, do you have HBO Max?
I do have
HBO Max.
I do have HBO. Yes, I do.
On HBO Max, they have the show Friends. You could watch Friends.
I've heard about that.
Yeah. No, just start season 1. It's a good one. You could do it right before you go to bed.
Bro, the thing is, Ross frustrates me.
Wow. Yeah, just get
man up. You know, man up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta go in there not being judgmental, brother. Right. You gotta love everybody. Yeah, you gotta love them and accept them for who they are.
You right.
You know,
right.
And then there's the other show, which this is the show that put me into like wanting to make myself a better person. What was that show with Leah Dunham? I think it is. What was her name? Girls? Yes. Yeah, that show, that show changed my life because it forced me to accept, people walking around barefooted in New York City, and it was
yeah.
I didn't understand that, but that show opened my mind.
Man,
Orlando, it's like I don't even know you anymore, man. I don't know what you've transformed into. I don't even know you, man.
But all these great shows are on HBO Max. If you guys don't have HBO Max, you could sign up for a free trial.
If you don't have HBO Max, use my bargain code for 20% off HBO Max and Tushy. And
there you go.
Sponsored. He's the only guy sponsored in this whole podcast.
Oh man.
Hilarious. All right, man. This has been a fun one, man. Before we get out of here, let's let everybody know where they can find you. We'll start with Jesus. Where can people find you?
Right there on Instagram. I'm always on.
Hold up. Jesus, okay. Hold up. Because last time you were on, and before we check out, there's something real important. You got your special on YouTube right now, right?
Right. I just yes, exactly. I did my own little special. I threw it up on YouTube. I said, you know what? Yeah. This whole pandemic, we were just watching content. I say, this is the perfect time to throw it out there and see what happens. So I just threw it out there and just, give it out for free.
So right now, people can watch Jesus Sepulveda for 1 hour. Free on YouTube, right? You might have to watch a couple of commercials about Rogaines, but whatever.
Monetizing. Please give me some, some points, some money. So yeah, please watch the commercials. Spikes it up. But yeah, I mean that's something that I always wanted to do, and I felt like I just wanted to throw something out there to get some attention, keep the ball rolling, since this whole thing has put us to a screeching halt.
For sure.
Yeah, go follow him. Go check out the special, and if you enjoy it, pass it forward, man. That's the only way we get to spread the laughs. Pass it forward, dude.
Yeah, my podcast.
Dude, you're honestly one of the funniest people, man. Like I legit, the people that are on this show, I promote you guys. I don't want you guys to think it's just once in a while, but I can't tell you how many times I've passed along the cumbia bit to people.
Thank you.
I'm like, yo, you gotta see this.
You know, I don't know.
We talk about
Eric, I don't even know if you remember this, but the first time I met Eric was when I did the NBC Diversity Showcase, and I went to
Seattle.
To Seattle. Yes, I went to Seattle. I came down there. I was a little starstruck because like he was in a commercial with the remember the insurance commercial? He was doing stand-up comedy there. So I was like, oh, that's the guy from the commercial. Oh shit! And he was the headliner. So I was nervous, you know, just like, bro, I'm just trying to get on, you know, I'm just trying to get some attention. And then Eric was super cool. And right after you were like, yo, my man, the cool man. And so that was really cool that you were like super nice and you guided me through like how to talk to people because I was a little quiet. You're like, no, speak up, you know, and you introduced me to them. So yeah, man, that was cool for you to do that.
That was cool, man. That's why, you know, the homie is the king, you know what I'm saying? And right now you could get your Erik Rivera t-shirt on Eric Comedy. Look at him.
That's his Jiu-Jitsu for 20% off all pictures of Erik Rivera's t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yo, you beautiful, bro. I like it.
Dude, I appreciate you, by the way, saying that you were starstruck because I did the general commercial.
Right.
I can't tell you how many New York comics slammed me for that commercial. I was getting phone call after phone call, like, what is this? And just making fun of me. I had the whole cellar table call me while they watched it. So I got to see their faces just, ugh.
Well, then again, I only had 5 minutes at the time, so that lets you know where I was at. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hilarious.
Ian, where can people find you? What do you got going, man?
I'm on Instagram and on Twitter at Ian Lara Live, and you can YouTube me, see my Tonight Show set. My set from Comedy Central is up on YouTube also. If you guys want to check that out, that's cool. Oh, and I have the Eric. Have you seen it? Because Edwin, he won't show it to me. He just refuses to show it to me. Have you seen it?
Haven't seen it yet. I've seen stills from it, and I always say the same thing. And he laughs because he goes, "Ian says the same thing." I'm like, "Yo, that blue shirt though."
Oh, the blue jacket. Yeah, the blue jacket with the thing. Yeah, I'm like, at least I look nice. Worst case scenario.
I'm like, this dude pops with that blue jacket. He goes, man, Ian says the same thing.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna have notes. Like, I just want to see it. You know, I just want to see how it came out. Like, I never say, oh, change this. I'm like, all right, put it out however you want to put it out. But I don't even show it.
Yeah. All I know is it's gonna look good. You did fantastic, and we're excited, man. We're excited.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah,
that'll be out in November. Hopefully, you know, it comes out.
Yeah, go follow him. Go check out his stuff. You're another dude, man. I always send around your Tonight Show, man, like that joke about like, yeah, I want to date a guy with money too. Like we all want that guy.
Oh, thank you, man.
That shit makes me laugh, dude. You just got this cool cadence and cool style on stage, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Go check him out.
Thank you, man.
Orlando, what do you got, man?
Nothing. We're like 44 days away from elections. Go out and vote.
There you go.
Oh yeah, but we do our little outro. Why are you asking me what other thing? We got to do our outro at the end.
Guys, if you do vote, use my discount code hashtag.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to plug. I just got to get these plugs in, man. I'm not doing nothing else.
These paid sponsorships.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. You guys have been amazing. Go follow them, like I said before, and if you like their work, go share it. That's the only way, you know, we're gonna keep growing and people can get to know who they are.
Gracias a todos por estar con nosotros.
All right, man. That was a good show. That was fun. You plugged Tishy. You lost the character midway. I don't know what happened.
Oh, es que la gente no me estaban entendiendo, tú me entiendes, y a ver si hay que hablar como los otros seres humanos están escuchando. Pero ha sido un placer estar contigo hoy. Erik Rivera, siempre si quieren ver mi media hora de comedia, pueden ir a HBO Max. HBO Max, el nombre de mi media hora se llama Adorable. Gracias a todos por estar con nosotros.
I don't like that you translated super white to muy blanco, but you can't translate adorable?
No, adorable. Oh. There you go.
Yeah, go watch Orlando Adorable. It is in English. Don't let this announcer voice fool you. Also, you can catch my half-hour Super White streaming now on HBO Max. And also, if you have Sirius Radio, they're going to be playing our albums all month long for Hispanic Heritage Month, I believe, on Raw Dog Radio. So go check them out. Adorable,
on
Super
Raw
White.
Dog. Yeah, Raw Dog, also all the other channels, they're going to stream it on most channels.
Yeah.
You can hear Adorable, Super White, Gina Brion, Special,
Easily Offended,
and
Nick Guerra.
yeah, and also on your Pandora. And make sure that when you hear it, you give it like a thumbs up or a stars or something, so it keeps us on rotation. Y le damos muchas gracias a todos por este momento que han deseado pasar con nosotros. Acuérdense, estamos 44 días de el votar. Si usted es ciudadano americano y necesita votar, vaya y vote, ¿ok? No sea como los latinos de antes que dicen, yo no me quiero meter en nada, yo no quiero insultar a este grupo, yo no quiero insultar a aquel grupo. Vaya y vote y no le diga a nadie por quién votó. Quédese callado. Si le dijeron que si usted votó, usted dice, no, yo no voté, pero en realidad sí votó. Acuérdense.
What if they got the I voted sticker on? What
quítense el sticker. Si le ponen sticker, quítensela y díganle, oye, deja de ser chimoso.
Thank you so much for joining us this week, and catch us next week on another Entre Nos Live.
Claudia.